Hi. What is the secret to Cristiano Ronaldo consistency as a footballer? Good day. Welcome to episode 2 of Mess to Message. It's an episode where we bring out a message from a passive mess. My name is Daniel, and you can find me on Daniel Fadumo OLuwatayomi. To the point, why is Ronaldo consistent? Why has Ronaldo been able to achieve success on pitch and off pitch? It all boils down to consistent identity. Where you find yourself and you consistently remain yourself, irrespective of the pain and the excitement that comes with it. When you find yourself and you enjoy being yourself, the consistency comes in. You are not ashamed to be different. You are not ashamed to move from the popular to the unpopular. That moment, you become noticeable. When you start out initially, people will be wondering, who is this? Is he a wannabe? Or is he looking for attention? But the moment you understand who you are, and every day is a day of self-discovery, you start on that part of who you are. You go deep rather than going wide or spreading yourself thin. Then you will become great and you'll be all that you need to be. This guy knew himself, assisted by the parent when he was younger. It is not an excuse if your parents were not discerning enough to know what you are or what you could be. But the moment you start growing up, you must understand the pattern, the experiences, and the common happenings in your life where you find your joy. The moment you find what excites you, all you have to do is to dig deep into expressing yourself in multiple formats to be all you are. Don't focus on the money. And that is why if money is the core thing you want, you can always have a money-making side also. And then you invest yourself in your core identity. It is the consistency. If you start a YouTube channel and you give up after 1 week, or you start school and you give up after 1 month, or you start a marriage and you give up after 2 years, if you can't even take yourself serious, how do you expect us to take you serious? We are the one that will pay you. We are your customers, we are your clients, we are your audience, we are your church member. We are the ones that will pay you in cash or in kind. But before we pay you, we must understand that you're not just a come and go. We must understand that you are serious about life. So the mess to message is, take that mess in your life. Look through the mess. Don't be ashamed of looking into your past to see if there are messages that can help your present. Don't be ashamed to share your stories. The stories happen to you for a reason. You are no longer in your story. That's why you are now well positioned to offer a world of impact. Mess are very important because in every mess, if you add age to a mess, it becomes a message. The bare head of an old man is a story of the battle fought and the battle won. Because for that man to have a bare head, to have a gray head, it means the man has an experience. And experience can also be expertise. So, moving from mess to message is to find the common thread in your mess, the common pattern in your mess, the common focus in your mess, the common realities in your mess. What is it that always gets you into trouble? And what is it that always gets you comment? That can be something worthwhile. It may be controversial, but if it's something that you can repackage into something interesting, you will go far. I used to be a noisemaker. I used to be a disturber. I used to trouble people with what I feel I was. But when I understood I could make a life from it, when I understand that my core joy is in speaking, when I understand that I love to share strategy, I started releasing myself in the church. I started releasing myself online. I created a YouTube channel. I wrote a book. And even when nobody else was buying apart from myself, even when no one was paying me to speak, I enjoyed it. Because it is when I share that I grow. So I'm excited about learning. I'm excited about sharing. So you must understand that for you to move from that mess into a message, and your story can be something that will appear in Forbes book or Forbes record or Guinness Book of Record, you must be consistent with yourself. Cristiano Ronaldo found himself, and he surrounded himself with everything that has to do with who he is. It's sport for him, not basketball, not table tennis, not relay races. He stood in his sport. It's the leg. He's gifted with his leg. Not to dance MMA or to dance, but he's gifted in dribbling, and he stays there. This guy has spent more than 10 years just being himself. And even when he leaves professional league, the guy is always consistent. He has gone to Champions League, consistent. Premier League, consistent. Other non-popular league, consistent. Even before we knew him in the academy, this guy was consistently being himself. So, be yourself. If you want to make money from being yourself, look at people that are doing exactly something that look like you but not you, and see how they are making money. But the money should be an afterthought. You should even be surprised when people pay you for being yourself, because you are enjoying yourself. So today, as you step out, please bring that mess to your face and ask yourself, how can I inspire people with my mess? What is the core identity that I need to be consistent in doing to make a difference? Step out today. Don't be ashamed to share your past. Don't be ashamed to share your story. Don't be ashamed to tell people that you have skin and scar. Those scars are actually a reminder of how to behave or not to behave, and to help the young generations coming after you to understand that there is no shame in mess, as long as you have learned from your mess. So guys, let's get back to our story. Let's get back to relevance. Let's get back to impact. Let's go back to consistent identity, being yourself. That's what makes you different. Don't be a copycat. Don't try to be like everybody. Enjoy your mess. Enjoy the message. And be a manifestation as you step out today. See you.